employees' salaries, they spend about 75 crore rupees on diesel every month. The diesel hike has spelled a major loss for the Transport Corporation. But while diesel prices have increased by 30% since 2011, BMTC has hiked its fares by about 70% in the same period. They have cited diesel hike as a main cause for the hike in bus fares. Considering the fact that the Transport Corporation has to look after numerous other expenses with very little assistance from the government, some have even justified the fare hike.
Government is subsidizing Bangalore Metro today to the tune of thousands of crores because Metro by itself cannot make profit. The government is giving incentives to Toyota, Honda, and other automobile majors to set up plants over here and to manufacture cars and two-wheelers. Why is it that you are giving incentives to cars and two-wheelers and to metro users, but why is it that you fail to give any kind of budgetary support to BMTC? This is a question that the state government must answer for itself.
While the fare hike might not make much difference to the occasional bus commuter or the majority of the middle class, it will definitely make a difference to the ones who travel by buses every single day and come from the financially weaker sections of society. BMTC is already the costliest metropolitan transport in the country, so many have questioned the necessity of yet another fare hike. When asked about it, here is what Anjum Parvez, the managing director of BMTC, had to say.
So this fare hike is after 11 months almost. And in 11 months, the cost has increased substantially in BMTC. Like if you see as a operation wise, our major cost is the cost of diesel and the cost of staff. And diesel cost, I have incurred additional expenditure of about 140 crore in 2013-14, and staff I have incurred about 150 crore. So altogether I have an increase in the expenditure of 327 crore.
Also, people have explained that a fare hike is not the only way to increase revenues. There could be some way of minimizing your losses. For example, stopping pilferage, optimizing certain routes, more intelligent bus service. Experts have pointed out several suggestions. Don't you think using some of those suggestions would be a more feasible option?
No, I perfectly agree with them, and we are working in that direction also. Like if you'll see that our ITS project, that is the Intelligence Transport System, that is going to be, pilot is going to be ready in 1 month time, and another 6-7 months time, all the 7,000 buses will be running with the GPS. So that will give me an advantage of, I will be able to stop route deviation. Then we have issue of double issuance of ticket, that the same issue is, same ticket is issued.
Major
problem, and it happens quite frequently in BMTC. So we are introducing the electronic ticketing machine. We have already finalized that thing, and very shortly that ETM will be introduced, and that will take care of the menace of double issue of the tickets.
So another question that people ask you is that this is the 4th hike in about a period of 2 years, a little about 2 years' time. So they are asking, in these 4 hikes, the fares have gone up by a little over 50%. They are asking, can you substantiate the reason for this?
No, I fully agree with you. See, as I remember 2 years back, the diesel price was 41, 42 rupees. Today, if you go to buy diesel, it is 61, 62 rupees. So it's exactly an increase of 50%. So in the 2 years, our diesel prices have increased by 50%. If you see the staff salary, then in the year 2012, from 1st January 2012, we merged the basic with DA. The moment we merged the basic with DA, my HR component increased because the HRA is given on the basic. So the HRA became almost double. Then the Bangalore DA was increased from 25% to 30%. Then inflation is 10% every year. So every 6 months I have to increase the DA by 6%. So the cost, salary itself has increased by almost about 40 to 50%. So if you see these things, our fare hike is exactly matches with what has happened on the front of diesel. And because we see our purpose is not to earn profit, and we are very transparent in our performance parameter. We have a website where each and every figure is displayed for the public to see what has happened in the last 2 years. So many unprecedented things has happened on which we were not having any control. And I can tell you from 2014 and 15, for the next 3 years, there is not going to be much major hike. So like this hike itself, I don't think for the next 1 year I'm going to make any increase in the fare.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There it is, Managing Director of BMTC, Mr. Anjum Parvez, saying the reasons are there why such a steep hike has to be implemented. Well, for the BMTC, they have to run a bus which is profitable. They cannot run it on loss all the time. This is his reason for the steep fare hike. With camera person Basuraj, this is Bansi for News 9.
That glitters is not gold, and a family in the city learnt this in an unfortunate way. Take a look.
This family lives in Sri Krishna Nagar on the outskirts of Bengaluru. The yellow metal this lady is holding is not gold, but she and her son Venkatesh Murthy were made to believe so. Last week, two tur dal vendors visited their house and inquired whether they were interested in buying gold. In order to convince them what they would buy was authentic, the duo first gave them 1 gram of pure gold. Ratnama's son had taken that piece of gold to a reputed jewelry shop and got it checked. Of course, it was pure gold. That was enough for the family to trust the duo, and they decided to purchase 120 grams of gold for a meager amount of 75,000 rupees. The family did not have cash to pay them, so Venkatesh pledged gold which he already possessed at home for 70,000 rupees to pay the fraudster duo.
ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ನಾವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪೀಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಪಲ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಅದನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದಾಗ ಗೋಲ್ಡೇ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಆವಾಗ ಮನೇಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತೊಗೊಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಮನೇಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಆಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮನೇಲಿರೋ ಚಿನ್ನನ ನೆಕ್ಲೆಸ್ ಅದು ಅಡ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತೆಗೆದಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಮನೇಲಿರೋ ನೆಕ್ಲೆಸ್ನ ಮುತ್ತೂಟ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 70,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮನೇಲಿದ್ದಿತ್ತು, ಒಂದು 5,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಹಾಕಿ 75,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ, ಅದು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಚಿನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಿಟ್ಟರು. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹಂಗೆ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಆಚೆ ಹೊರಟೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Since one of their relatives had passed away, Ratnama's family was engaged with the funeral. Venkatesh later decided to verify the purity of the gold he had bought. It was found out to be fake. Ratnama's family was devastated. Ratnamma had lost her husband long back, and Venkatesh is a breadwinner for the family. He works part-time besides pursuing an engineering degree. The gold which he had purchased for his sister's marriage was what he had pledged to pay the fraudsters.
ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊತ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೋದ ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 15 ದಿವಸ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನಮ್ಮ ಥರ ಒಡವೆ తీసుಕೊಂತೀರ ಅಂತ ಮರೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ, ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರು, ನೋಡಮ್ಮ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಬಡವರು, ನಮಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ ನೋಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಪರಿಚಯ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೆ?
ಆ ತಾತಪ್ಪ ಕುಳ್ಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಟವಲ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇದು ಚೀಲ ಎಗ್ಲು ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ?
ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಕರ್ಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೂರ್ಲು ಇದಾಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು ಅವರು?
ಇದು ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ತಾತಪ್ಪ, ಇದು ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಬಂದಿದ್ರು.
According to Ratnamma, the duo which duped them was an old man and a 30-year-old. A case has been registered at the Kottanur police station. Vishnu Prasad, News 9, Bengaluru.
It was an all-women show, and the products on display were also women-centric. Take a look at what we are talking about.
An exhibition was put up to encourage women to come out of their houses and display their skills. Simple things like fabric, food, jewelry and artifacts by young girls, housewives and working women were displayed.
Well, this is thanks to my wife who came up with the idea of something like this. This is basically empowering the women entrepreneurs and creating a platform for them to showcase their creations, their ideas, their entrepreneurial craving for glamour, or for their zeal to make the planet a better place. This is what this entire idea of Aryot service, and this is our second edition for this year. So far so good.
The response was overwhelming. Working women also took a break from their routine and put up a stall to showcase their hidden talent.
See, the thing is, I put up my stall here so that all the moms, basically all the moms come here, right? Even my mom is gonna come here. So I feel that seeing all this, they can pick up few stuff for themselves as well as their kids. I make all sugar-free stuff also for the women, since they are all very diet conscious. So it's not that I make only something based out of sugar. There's something without sugar also what I make. So I feel they should come and try this out in our Utsav exhibition.
This exhibition naturally had things which a woman would love. From homemade cosmetics to designer wear and even food designed to keep a woman fit were on display.
When we don't do something like this, we really don't know what we are worthwhile, So when we come out, meet different kind of people, seeing what other people can do, it gives us a lot of encouragement that even we can do something in life, that's all.
This exhibition is on till the 26th of April and will be a treat for all the women in Nama city. So what are you waiting for? Head out and visit this exhibition. Vivek Vinayak for News 9, Bengaluru.